Hi there, this is Vanessa again. In this short video, I'm gonna share with you one of the most common questions that I got from my viewers. The question is, what are the scams or something that they should pay attention to when they interact or get to know a Vietnamese woman?
But first, how would you like an ongoing supply of free reports, helpful resources and unique cultural insights for meeting, dating and marrying a Vietnamese woman? Too easy. Just take a quick moment to subscribe. And click the bell icon. And you'll never miss out again.
In this video, I'm gonna share with you the most typical 5 scams that you need to be aware of or need to pay attention to when you think about getting into a serious relationship or get to know the Vietnamese lady. Okay, before I get into details into this video, I just would like to remind you, and you have seen that I keep reminding you over and over again in each of my videos, that in order for you to have a serious relationship or getting married with someone, not just Vietnamese lady, then you need to be a gentleman. You need to be in a really good, in a balanced mentality, and you need to know exactly what your expectations. That's as Joe's one of my guest speaker in one of my videos, sharing with you that he know exactly all his expectation. He have a checklist. So when he met his fiancée right now, they are about to have a baby. Great news, right? That he know like 60%, 70% for sure that she's the one already. So because of that, I want to keep reminding you in each of my video that for you, in order for you to get a serious and healthy and happy long-term relationship, then you must be a gentleman, okay? And you must be in a good, healthy mentality. You need to have that. So when I sharing with you this 5 typical scams that you may run into when I have to say, it's not just for Vietnamese ladies, but then for like any ladies as well, right? Or any relationship. So that's where you can see as a size and you can avoid it. That will help you to find the right person, the right ladies for you and have a happy ending, okay? First of all, that if you have met a lady, or in this case, I'm gonna keep saying like a Vietnamese lady who lives in Vietnam, right? And you guys didn't register or log into any dating services or any dating introduction agency, like the one with reputation, okay? The one with the good names. And you just met her over Facebook, over chat, over Zalo. That's typical social media platform in Vietnam, right? And you just talk to her, and then most of the time, you just chatting and texting without even have a phone call. You don't even hear her voice, or you don't even get to see her. Or if you ask her like, oh, can I see, can we do video call? It's really easy nowadays, right? Don't you agree? Like you can call video call on Facebook. You can do that on Zalo, Viber, WhatsApp, and etc. Or just do a typical phone call, even though it's expensive, but still, if she keeps postponing it and she keeps refusing to do that, then that's one of the red flags that I want you to pay attention and be aware of. Okay, so that's number 1. If she's not willing to show you or talk to you directly face to face, I mean like FaceTime, on Zoom, on video call, etc., then that's a hint already. Okay, and number two is like when during your conversations to get to know each other, right? And all she does most of the time is asking about you, asking about your job, your career, especially asking about your salary. How much do you make? And do you have a car? Do you have a house? Do you have how much money you have in the bank? But she not willing to tell you or share with you her own personal information, okay? Such as like what city does she live? Where does she work? exactly, and what does she do. Then again, if she only emphasize and keep asking you about, you know, anything related to material stuff, about money, then you need to be aware, because that is the second red flag that you have to pay attention. If she asking about your family, your brother, sister, how's your work, how's your day, do you have any difficulty at work, or do you have, you know, your previous relationships, for example, then that's a good sign. That's a good sign that she want to get to know you. I'm gonna do that video in another. I'm gonna share with you those information from in another video. Okay. So basically, number 2, I want to, as a warning sign for you, is that if she keep asking about your financial situation, okay, if you have a house, if you have a car, how much do you make a month, a year, your salary, etc. Okay, but she won't she not willing to tell you about herself. Her situation, her salary, and then you need to be pay attention. Okay, and number three, I want to share with you another really red flag that I guess a lot of you already heard about it. Is that she will started to tell you about, oh, she may just have a really bad breakup, or she just got a really bad divorce, ugly divorce. She have kids, she's a single mom, she is struggling with her financial situation. She's have domestic violence. She got abused, domestic like violence abused by her ex-husband or her husband or something, and her parents is really sick, you know, the last day of cancer, etc. That's another red flag, because she will eventually ask you for money, or you know, she just try to get your you to feel sympathize for her and her situation, and then you may get into her trap where you voluntarily say, okay, I can help you with some financial situation. Okay, so pay attention about that. Oh, I need some money for my dad, my mom just got into the hospital, you know, I don't have enough money, I need to have some money for my kid to go to school because now it's gone, you know. So just pay really attention about that. Okay. And because like I share with you from my other videos, that if you are looking for the right a strong independent Vietnamese woman, she definitely in her late 20, 30, or like I said, a mature Vietnamese woman where they already have a career or a job, stable. I'm not saying that she makes a lot, but then she have a career. Then, you know, as a woman, a typical Vietnamese woman, we are caring, we independent, we take care of ourselves. Then we're not gonna, you know, we feel ashamed to ask for help from some stranger, not a stranger, but even from a friend. So if she's really serious with you, and if she's a great person, she would not do that. Okay, because she also have friends and relatives around in Vietnam, not from someone from the other country or the other half of the globe. Okay, so pay attention of that. Number 3. And number four, when she first met you, she said, oh my God, you're the love of my life, you know, I'm in love with you, I'm impressed with you. The moment that I talked to you, I texting you, and love at first sight, blah 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 blah, like that. Then you need to be aware of it, because, you know, for a mature Vietnamese woman, they know exactly what they're looking for as well. Most of them have their own expectation, the checklist as well. So they, of course, I'm not saying like 100%, like all that I'm sharing in this video, of course, it's not 100% completely applied to everybody, or but then most of the time, okay, of course there's a love at first sight, but it's not likely that, you know, 90% of it is not like that. And then for a mature Vietnamese woman, especially for me, I would get to know that person as a friend first, and see if there's a common hobby, common point of view about life, about future, about career, etc., that I can, you know, be compatible with that person. I'm not just say, oh, it's a love sign, I'm all over the place. So be aware of that. That's a number 4 that, you know, don't really get trapped into it and believe that, okay, you might love at first sight. I got a strike. I got struck by the lightning of love. And then of course, everybody love to hear people sweet talk to them, right? But just be careful about that, because eventually, when you fall into that trap, then other things gonna happen, right? And the number 5 that I want to share with you, last but not least, is that lady that you talk to, even though you only talk for a few times and not even talk about relationship or anything, and then she starts sending you those sexy pictures where she prevail like her breast, or she wearing like lingerie. Those pictures that showing her breast, showing her booties, showing not a lot of fabric, not a lot of clothes. Yeah, so pay attention of that too, because of course, again, I know that men loves through the eyes, most likely, but that's why you get trapped into that. And so that's the number 5 for you. Okay, so let me summarize in this video for you the top 5 scams that you need to know, you need to be aware of when you first interact and get to know with the Vietnamese lady. Okay, first of all, if they only texting you through Facebook, through Viber, from Zalo, from somewhere, and they say hi and all that, so be aware of it. Be aware, just be careful. I'm not saying that 100% of them is bad, okay? No, I'm not saying that, but be aware of it, because you don't know where she's from. You don't get her profile, what's her age, what her real age, and all of that. Because if she and you go to a dating service or a dating agency, or somebody introduce you, then at least you have some basic information, general information about her, right? So be careful of that. And then the most important thing, that she not willing to talk to you with the video on, or with her face on with you, okay? Then be careful. Number 2 is that she keep asking about your financial situation. What do you work? What do you work? How much do you make? Do you have a house? Do you have a car? How big is your car? How big is your house? And when you ask her, she would not tell you much about her own information. Okay, and number 3, that she gonna start crying, complaining, and whining to you that she just got over a really bad relationship, broke up really bad relationship. Her ex husband, her ex boyfriend hitting her, really violent and all that. Just be careful of that. And she have old parents. She live with her parents. Her parent doesn't have enough money, and they got sick. They in the last day of cancer, and they just got into the hospital, and they need some money. So be aware of that too. And number 4 is, I'm in love with you after just like one talk, not even seen your face yet, known about you, then start say, I got love at first sight, so on and so on. Okay, and number 5 is sending you those really appealing sexual pictures of herself, showing it, and I don't know if it's her or not. Okay, but then if it's her, then you must pay really pay attention about it too. Okay, those are the 5 red flags, the typical one that I want to share with you. And I will get more information and asking more people, and then we'll share more with you, because that is the most common, the most asked question that I got from my viewers, as the Western and typical English speaking man viewers on my channel. So that's why I'm doing this video today, to share with you that. And again, before I ended this video, I would like to say thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for your feedback, your comments, sharing with us on my channel. And if you have any questions or any suggestion or any feedback, go ahead and put it down in the comment section below this video. Before I sign up, I would like to remind you over and over again, if you are serious about looking for a long-term relationship or getting married with a Vietnamese woman, then you yourself must be a gentleman. you yourself, not that person, not the man who looking just for a fling, just to use a ladies because she's live from another country. Okay, so that's this something that I really want you to make sure for yourself, and you have your expectation, what you're looking for, and then also you must be in a good healthy mentality. Get ready for a long-term relationship. Then of course that person will come along. Okay, because people always say, if you are what level in Vietnamese, we are saying a term like this: mây tầng nào sẽ gặp mây tầng đó. What does it mean? It means that if you are at this level, you will meet the other person, your life partner, at that level. But if you are below this and you always looking for someone pretty, someone had a high education, with high salary, blah 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 blah, but you are down here, then I don't think so. I don't think that you will meet that person. Most likely it's a no. Okay, so you yourself have to improve yourself, need to be in a stable stage mentality in order, and you are really looking for a serious long-term or getting married with a Vietnamese lady, then you will meet that mature Vietnamese lady also ready for you. Okay, so again, thanks so much, and please don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you won't miss out to any of our upcoming videos. Again, this is Vanessa Ho, and I'm signing off. Looking forward to see you on other videos that I'm going to share you more tips and more of the answers that I got for you.